The
African
way y'all
boss, where you
talk.
from? Hold on, African boss. Where you from again? Nigeria?
Okay, so no, I'm from Ghana.
Ghana. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm from
Oh, wait a
Ghana.
minute.
I'm
Hold on. We had a prompt up earlier, African boss. And the prompt
yes.
was about who created the tree of forgetfulness? Who made that?
The tree of forgetfulness. I really don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So the way sometimes y'all FBAs or Indians or whatever you call yourself, the way y'all talk, y'all think that America is such a paradise that if people were asked to go back to where they came from, people are just gonna cry and
African boss,
want to
they've
go
been
back.
crying. They've been crying, dragging.
Yeah,
They've been
I
having to
mean,
drag them around the
look,
floor and
yeah, I
everything
know
else.
because when you establish yourself in a country, for many years and you have to go back, it's hard to go start over. But, a lot of people have gone back to, where they came from. And, it might take time, for them to, pick back, from where they left off. But people are back and they're living their lives. They don't have to deal with all the problems, the social problems that, they have to deal with over here. Don't think that, immigrants who come over here are so happy to be here. The people who travel to, America and, to Europe and all those places, they leave back a lot from where they came from. And when they go back or they're forced to go back, there is a peace that they get from being among, their own people, from being back to being a majority.
Wait,
Is of
African
living in a
boss, is it
minority.
peace? Is it peace or acceptance?
It's acceptance, it's peace. I mean, how when you leave, America as a minority and you go back to Ghana, for example.
Hey, boss, can I
Look,
ask you a quick
every time,
question?
let me finish my point, please.
Okay,
Whenever
sorry.
I go, whenever I land in Ghana and I get off the airplane, there's a kind of a refreshing freedom and joy from getting out, getting into the airport and seeing people around me that look like me. I'm the majority immediately. And, sometimes I meet some of my old schoolmates that I went to school with, and
Yeah,
they're
but what about what
welcoming
if
me.
you can't come back though? What if you got to stay there?
Well, that's totally fine. Totally
Okay.
fine. I mean,
Can I ask you a
people
question,
leave their
African boss?
families. Oh, let me just make this point.
All
People
right,
leave a
you gotta
lot.
hurry up and land your foo-foo. Hurry up.
People leave a lot when they move to, the West. And yeah, you can make the dollar and make, a living and stuff like that. But there's a give off that you leave behind. You leave your family, your aging parents and stuff like that.
Come on
And
and land your plane, sir. Land your plane.
when you are forced to go back, it's almost a relief. I know people that have moved back,
Why don't you go
and
back?
well, I live here. Why
Okay,
do
so
I
wait,
have to
let me
go
ask you
back?
something. Do
But
you
if
know
I'm
what
forced to go back,
EBT?
if
Do you
I'm
know
forced
what
to go back,
EBT represents? Do you know what EBT kind of stands for? Do you have an idea what EBT is?
is it the food stamps or the welfare
Okay,
stamps?
yes. So you know what EBT is. Do you know what EBA is?
No, I don't. Educate me.
That stands for everywhere but Africa.
That was a nice setup.
Everywhere but Africa.
Okay,
So
that's a TikTok invention.
no, that what?
It is a
It's a
TikTok
real
invention.
thing.
No, it's a real
It's
thing.
it's
Africans
yeah, but
invented it.
majority. Here's the thing:
That's an
majority
ancient
of
No, I'm just
African
saying,
invention.
now you heard of
majority of
EBA. So
Africans,
you were part of the EBA class of
majority
Africans,
of
everywhere but Africa. I just wanted to let you
majority
know.
of Africans live in Africa. 1.5 billion people live
Because
in
they haven't
Africa.
found a way to get out yet.
Majority of Africans live in Africa. So your point, look, there's just a
The
few
point is, it could be
Not by their will
1.5
though.
billion one if you go back. Make it great again.
But they're
1.5
not.
billion one. Let's add that one to it. Because
Well,
you're the
I go.
EBA
I'll
class
go
of
whenever I want
Africans.
to.
You're the
I go.
EBA class.
Yeah, I go whenever I want to. Right? Don't you travel? Do you ever
But
travel?
You don't want to.
but when I
So
leave
what
America,
about
I
the
come back
Americans?
to America. I
Okay,
can't
what
wait
about
to
the
get back to my
Americans living in
country.
Africa?
Why
What about
don't
the
you want to
Americans
live
living
in
in
Africa?
Africa?
Why don't you want to live in Africa?
You said why?
Well, why don't you want to live in Africa?
Yeah, because I have things that I'm doing over here.
No. Why
Why
do
can't
you
you do it
want
there?
to not live in Africa?
Why do
You
I
said
have to
it's a
live in
good
Africa?
relief. You said
I said I
everyone to
have
know
things
when they
over
go
here that
back,
I'm
they're
doing.
relieved.
So
I would
you're
want to
an
go be relieved.
African. You're an
Hey,
African whose
why don't
entire
you?
family.
Hey,
You're an
hey,
African who was raised, brought up, nursed, kept alive by Africans. Have a whole
do
African
you?
community, family,
Well,
all that, and you abandon all that. And I'm asking you, why do you hate them? Why do you hate your homeland? Why do you hate your
so
people?
if somebody moves to a different country, that means they
Yes,
hate their country.
correct.
If
Yes.
they don't go
That's
Why
back,
not
are
what
you
that
still
means.
living in the same neighborhood that you grew up
No,
in?
no,
well,
but
same
it's still our
country,
country.
Are
same
you
We
country,
still
didn't move
living in
to
the same
Ghana.
neighborhood?
No,
Why
no,
do you
same
no.
move
It's
out of
country,
still
your
our
neighborhood? Do
country.
you hate your neighborhood?
It's still our
It is such a
country.
country. We
nonsensical
didn't move to
argument.
Ghana or Mexico. Don't
It
do
is such
that.
a
I
nonsensical
didn't need a
argument.
passport to move around the corner. You
Human
needed a
beings
passport
move
and a
from
visa
place to
and permission.
place.
Wait a
But
minute. Hold
listen,
Human
it's
on.
beings
okay to
move.
be a EBA. It's
Did
okay.
Christopher Columbus hate
Wait a minute.
Europe
Hold on,
that he
y'all.
moved over to
I know
America?
wanted to say something. We gotta let the people who ain't spoke. And DRR just been sitting up there. Hey, I know.
Hey, hi, love. Hey, panel. Oh my goodness, y'all
Hey,
got it going on tonight.
thank
But
you. We're trying to have fun.
yeah, it's fun. It's lit. Okay, no, but I wanted to piggyback off of what Gamma said when he was saying like what's a true American. And I just wanted to share something with y'all. I saw this Australian guy, right? He created some content and it was a unique experience perspective. So basically he was saying as an Australian white guy, when he visit America, right? He automatically fits in with like the Anglos, like white, right? So he said that when he go to like a Asian convenience store, he feels more American than them because of his whiteness. He said, but when he encounters like a Black American, he feels that we're more American than him. And he said that that's why he feels like a lot of immigrants be coming for us in a way, or they try to cosplay with us, is because literally we are the original Americans. We are just as American as Native Americans. And no matter if they've been here for 10 years or whatever, they're still not the original Americans. And that's where a lot of envy comes from the immigrants. That's where a lot of people try to tether on to us because an Asian immigrant can't pretend like he American. You could see through his facial features that he's not. But the Black ones can dress like us and try to blend in. And I just wanted to share that.
Don't break your hand tapping, your back and congratulating yourself.
That was
Don't
deep,
break
Well,
your
I
you
can't
hand.
help
know.
what my ancestors did, sir. I mean, I
I
can't
mean,
help where I was born.
you're tapping yourself on the
I
back like,
can't
oh
help
my
where I was
No,
God,
we're
born. I can't
clapping
help what
for
my
her.
ancestors did,
We're
sir.
all clapping for her, sir.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
So
Well, for you,
African
it'll be
boss,
hyena, hyena,
Yes, ma'am.
hyena.
African boss. Do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
think you from Ghana, right? Don't you think
Originally from Ghana.
don't you think Black Americans shouldn't have to pay for that slave castle tour over there?
What's funny about slavery,
Um,
man? What's funny about that?
to pay you guys want to go for free?
Yeah, don't you think we deserve it? Ain't they talking about Black
I
Americans?
told my friend when he gets there and they ask him to pay, he needs to say I ain't paying nothing.
And
They'll let him in.
what was that Juneteenth show? What was that all about? What was that? Why they had them people out there like that scratching and gnawing and crawling all on the ground? Talking about that with us.
Well,
Who
there's a
created
lot
that
of
show?
Any of those people your
there's a lot
cousins,
of
like
African
your
Americans
second
living in Ghana
cousins?
right now.
I'm saying who produced that
There are a lot of
that
African Americans that
production?
live in Ghana right now.
I know, but they
The African
liked that
Americans living
show.
in Ghana.
I know, but who directed
Yeah,
that little theater, whatever you call that, whatever it was?
I don't
That
know
was
who
not no
did it.
African Americans,
I
love.
don't know who
He's
did it.
he's
No, there's a lot
lying.
of
1,500 had to
African
leave
Americans that
too,
live
all at
in
one
Ghana
time.
right now.
He's trying to
So
say
if they
that
want
was
to celebrate
African
1,500 had to
Juneteenth, I
Americans.
leave
mean,
as
Them
nobody
well.
people
can
was
stop
not
them.
African Americans.
And
Okay, they did
they
not
burnt
look
down the
like
African
us or
town.
Americans live
nothing.
in Ghana. I hope you know that.
They burnt down the
I
You
hope you
wouldn't
know
town.
that.
produce
There's a lot of
nothing
African
like that.
Americans living in Ghana.
They burnt down a town, sir, that
African
was
Americans live in
African
Ghana.
Americans.
I mean,
1,500
we can
African Americans
celebrate
had to
Juneteenth
leave because of deplorable conditions. You know, Ghana try
any
to act like they
holiday
all
in
that in a
Ghana.
bag of chips, but they looking for money. The Ghana president, when he did that return home or whatever they call that, he explained he was getting rid of the French. He had billions of dollars in debt, right? And he thought he'll get because I know Stevie Wonder went over there and bought something or the other, but he wasn't living there as yet. But I know Stevie told him he was going to come live. So he thought he would get all these rich billionaire American blacks to move over there and subsequently overcome his economic debt. But the thing with Africa that they don't tell the truth, they don't care about us. They really don't. They care that we got money. We are the richest melanated. Hold on, Mr. African boss, number one African. We are the richest melanated people in the world. The sixth region got $7 trillion that the African government's been asking us to borrow grant monies. So I'm telling y'all, it's all about money. The African citizens like him, they probably don't know all of the details. Maybe they're ignorant to it, or maybe they playing too. But Africans don't give a doggone about nobody. Africans care about money, and I don't know why they just don't say that. I'm here in America
Asians
because I
care
need
about
money.
too, don't they?
Excuse me?
Asians and the African American communities, they care about money.
Sir, we've been rich. We've been rich for
But
300 years.
Everybody
Go Google
cares about money, so I don't know why
And
you.
we never sold people. Okay, we never sold people, clown. So let him finish.
And you spend your money, give it to the Asians, the Chinese, everybody.
Sir, are you an economist? Sir, are you an economist? Have you broke down the economic structure of America? Do you know the economy, how it's broken down, sir?
Yeah,
that money y'all keep talking about going to Asia and all that fingernail money, that club hanging out money. You know that's 1% of the economy of the American blacks. That's a very small percent. So everybody, listen, sir, listen to me. Every place you go in the world, Africa's poor, so you'll have very little money to go buy nails and go hang out and do leisure stuff. Buy a car, buy a boat, buy an airplane. We have that kind of economy, sir. We're not spending all our last money on nails. We're not spending our last money on, smugs or orange juice, whatever y'all call it. We are sensibly spending our money. A very small percentage goes to pleasure and leisure. And so you got to stop the nonsense.
So where's all the money going then?
Excuse me?
African loss. Is it African loss or African boss? Because I don't have my glasses. But let me ask you something, right?
You can read.
I can't read. So African loss. Listen, don't be triggered. Listen, come on. Don't be triggered, African loss. Listen.
No, I'm not.
So would you agree that America and the British helped destabilize Ghana?
America and the British helped destabilize. Yep.
Okay, so America and the British helped destabilize Ghana. So why would you move to the country and pay into the taxes of the military that helped destabilize your country, sir?
Well, I moved here because I have a right to be here.
Well, no, it's not a right. We're asking about your integrity. You just admitted that the country you moved to helped destabilize your country. So that's like if someone broke into my house and kicked my door down, I'm not going to go move into their house. I'm going to want nothing to do with them. And I'm actually going to despise them. I'm not going to come pay into the system so they could go rob my sister's house down the street.
It's a complex world. I mean, you living in a country that enslaved your ancestors. Why?
None of us were enslaved. I went down my genealogy. I haven't found one slave, sir. You don't know our history. We were prisoners on our own land. Those weren't slaves. Those were prisoners. And some were just farmers getting low paid wages. It is not like those movies you see, Kunta Kinte.
That makes no sense because this is the country of our ancestors, right? We are naturally from America, right? Our ancestors have been here before America was established as a country. You are an immigrant who chose, so there's no comparison to be made there. Don't do that. Second of all, you said, hold up, you said you have a right to live in America. Who told you that, and when did that happen? And where'd you get that right from?
Well, where did I get that right from?
No one has the right to immigrate to America. It's a privilege. There's a whole system you had to go through to get here. So don't ever say that you have the right to be
I have an American
That is a really good point. That is a good point, brother.
I said I have an American parent.
Do you have citizenship? African boss, do you have citizenship? whatever. Do you have citizenship?
I have an American parent.
Do you have citizenship? No, you don't.
Yes.
You're Ghanaian. Are you not Ghanaian?
Well, I said I have an American parent.
Are you Ghanaian or not? I'm confusing.
Right.
Now
you can hear
just-
his accent. He's lying.
You don't have no damn American parent. A lot of them are lying, saying
Yeah,
that.
you lying.
I have
Stop it,
an
sir.
American parent. Okay, you
Right.
asked
So
me
did,
questions.
so did you?
you
So
don't.
did you? So
Answering
what was
you,
the
and you're
process? Did you
telling
get
me-
citizenship? Did you get citizenship? Did you get
Remember, he
citizenship?
said early in the
I said I have an
conversation that
American
he's
parent.
been living here. He moved from Ghana. He made it clear that
Right.
he migrated from Ghana.
So you haven't gotten citizenship, is what you're saying, African boss.
Lie. God.
You're gonna
Yeah,
lie
yeah,
for the
yeah.
argument.
He lied
Why is
about
he so
everything.
quiet?
If I tell you something, are you going to believe me? Or are you going to tell me I'm lying?
So wait a
We
second.
already
I'm
know you're
telling you,
lying.
You're
It's okay.
lying.
Just
Have
be
you gotten
proud. Just be
citizenship
proud
in
that you're
Ghana?
a traitor to your country.
My father is an American. My mother is a Ghanaian. I spend most of my
and
life
you're
growing up
still
in
an
Ghana.
immigrant anchor baby.
Okay,
We
you
don't care.
definitely. Your
Okay.
father's
Well,
American. How is
yeah,
your
that's
father
fine.
American?
That's
How
fine.
is your father American? How
His
did that happen?
father's not American. This man is about, how old are you? About 60, or do you know?
My father worked
You don't
at the State Department.
You are not us, and you know it. Because earlier you absolutely said that when you came here, and then let me tell you something, sir. You getting out here with all this mumbo jumbo bullish, okay? That nobody wants to hear. You're gonna say,
Why
"Oh,
are you
well,
running
you
your
were
mouth?
enslaved here, and you're still." This is our land. Many of us, many of our people were not slaves. Many of us were here, and even for the ones who were slaves, our ancestors who were slaves, because the likes of you and your disgusting people,
Nobody is arguing the point. Nobody is
excuse me, the likes of you and your disgusting people sold people into slavery, and you're proud of yourselves for it. Okay, the little bit that did come here, we embraced. Okay, so let me tell you something. Then you say your people want to go back, and they're proud. No, you're not. Y'all are floating over here in canoe boats in inner tubes trying to get the hell out of your country. You try to rob every American, black American that comes to Ghana. You are not, all you care about is money and tribes. You people don't give a damn about anything, and you think you're gonna get your greasy, stinking, musty hands onto our $2 trillion spending power. And I got
You ain't
news
got
for
no
you.
money, girl.
You will not.
Hold on,
You
African.
ain't got no
You
money.
will not.
You don't got no
Okay?
money.
African,
anymore.
You
hold
will
on.
not
She's a
get your
mod.
grubby
Gold
fingers
and
on her
diamonds.
nutty professor.
Don't interrupt the mod.
Okay? You will not.
Don't interrupt the mod. Be a strong African like the way your parents were at the immigration office. You got to be
Okay, well,
strong.
thank you for your soliloquy. Now let me rebuttal. So yeah, you got $2.3 trillion, and you over here on TikTok running your mouth, huh? Shouldn't you be doing business with that money?
No, I'm over here on TikTok going hard for my people. That's what I'm doing on TikTok. I'm going hard for my people because you cosplayers, greedy, grubby, sneaky, snaky, slimy immigrants are over here trying to cosplay us, destiny swap with us, steal our spending power, steal our culture. You're trying to do everything you can to be us, and we are going to stand 10 toes down on y'all's ass, okay? We're going to stand 10 toes down, and we will fight you until the end, like we always have been fighters. Something you people need to learn how to do. Something you can't do, but you'll run over here to mess with us. You are disgusting, despicable, evil human beings. Go home since you love it so much and fix your damn country. That's what you need to do. And quit lying talking about you got a FBA parent. No, the hell you don't. Stop.
Yeah, you know my
And
history.
sir, do you remember what EBA stands for again? Everywhere but Africa. So you're of that class. You're an African EBA.
Yeah, we love Africa.
You're an African.
You see the World Cup. You see the
EBA.
World Cup. How Africa is, enjoying
Actually,
itself.
I don't watch soccer. In America,
Well, you
we're not
should.
really
You
into
might learn
that.
something.
We like
We
You
don't
might
give a
learn the
damn
name of a.
about your
You
World
might
Cup
learn
or
the name of
you.
a country.
We don't
The
care.
World
We
Cup
don't
is
Learn the
care.
here.
name
And
of
we
a
The
still
only
don't
country.
thing
care.
that we want to do is call ICE and get your ass out of here. That's what we
Oh,
want
I
to do.
wish you
Okay?
would.
We
I
want to
wish
call
you
ICE
would.
and get you the hell back to Ghana
That's
where they
that
over there
ignorance.
reenacting
Learn the
slavery about our
Constitution of the
ancestors
United
like some
States.
savage animals. Okay?
Learn the
That's what you people
Constitution.
act like.
You're speaking
Savage
like a
damn
colonizer.
animals.
You're
Yeah,
speaking like a
whatever.
massa.
What?
You're
No, you're
speaking
trying to
like a
colonize
massa.
us. You're trying to colonize us, and it will not work.
You're
Okay,
speaking like a
we'll put
massa.
your ass in
If the
slavery
immigrants,
before we let you colonize
if
us.
the immigrants
Remember
are
that.
so low
Go
on the
tell your
totem
people
pole,
we will
why
put
are
your
you
ass in
fighting with the
slavery
immigrants? Why are you
before we
punching
let you
down?
colonize us.
Why don't you
Okay.
punch up? Punch up and stop